What's up, heathens? How y'all doing? So we're gonna be playing the Outer Worlds, and I have no idea how well I'm coming through. I need to share it to the main thing. What is up there, Reason Vision? Hold on. Waits? Oh, you're waiting for me to start? Alright. Alright. So let's see. Let me share this on Twitter as well. How you doing today there, Reason Vision? What are you up to? Okay, so for those of you that don't know, I played this last time and we got a couple of main missions that we had to complete. What I've done is I've actually went through and done all of the side missions, and I actually done a significant portion of the main mission, which is where you got to go and you got to divert power and everything like that. What I haven't done is actually reported back to... Oh shit. Well, what I haven't done is I haven't reported back yet to the woman and told her, hey, I turned off your power, so fuck you. And so that's what we're doing. See, I got this dash thing, but the only thing that I can ever do with it is like dash backwards. I don't know why dashing back. I would think dashing backwards would be harder than like dashing forwards. Workbench. I gotta go and see her. Oh, she's down here. Oh, she's pissed.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
For shits and giggles, really. I just wanted to see what would become of you because you're a dipshit. Reed needs his people back. This isn't personal, Adelaide. I just needed the fucking power regulator, okay? And obviously the other guy's a little bit better off than you are, so it would honestly be better if you just went back to the fucking city.
You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Tobson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
Well, shit, Adelaide. I'm willing to deal with Reed for you. You're being unreasonable. Come back to Edgewater. What happened to you, Adelaide? All this anger has to come from somewhere. Listen, Adelaide, I don't know where in the fuck this is coming from, but where is it? Actually, where is it coming from? I'm kind of fucking curious at this point. You're pretty pissed off for what seems to be no good goddamn reason. What the fuck?
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Now hold on, did you pay your gravesite fees? Now I hear they are sticklers over there for that kind of shit. Hey there, Gary. How you doing there, man? You doing all right? Say, I'm willing to deal with you're being unreasonable. Come back, okay. Now listen, okay, I get it. You're pissed off at Reed. But I will deal with Reed for you if you want me to. You know, one way or another, he will be dealt with. I'll bend him over my knee and spank him like a red-headed stepchild if that's what it takes.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or are you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
Now, listen, I'll need help convincing him because he's just not going to lay down his shit and leave. Okay, this is like a company and shit. He's not just going to go somewhere. Or he's not just going to leave for the hell of it. So I need some help. Give me a few pointers. You got any kind of dirt on him or something?
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
I mean, human bodies? Really? I feel like a Soylent Green reference is kind of needed at this point. You think that'll convince him to step down? That's discussing what happened when you run out of corpses. Oh, that's... So, let me ask you this there, Adelaide. What's gonna happen when you run out of corpses and people that's just dropping dead? Are you gonna start killing them and sacrificing people to your plant gods?
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Well then, what about all the cemetery fees? Then we're not generating money from the cemetery shit. What, you need to think about this shit before you talk, Adelaide. God damn it. Hey there, Dragon Master. How you doing? Alright, I got you. I gotta go convince people now and then do other things. Hey, you know, this place really does look like shit, by the way. I mean, I'm doing you a favor by making your ass go back to fucking Edgewater. I mean, this look at this place. It's shit. These apples are delicious, though. Alright, so let's see.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what to do is all.
I know, Thomas. You won't survive without power. It's time to go back to Edgewater. I want to ask you something. Now listen, Thomas. I just coming by here to say that you're a dipshit and you're not going to survive out here in the wilderness. they specifically make TV shows about dipshits just like you that are not going to survive. So, look, without the power, you're just going to kick the bucket. So you might as well go back to Edgewater.
I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again.
So we got main gun in the house. What do I care what Soylent Green's made out of? I eat hot dogs. How you doing there, main gun? I'm glad to see you, man. Thomas, like, didn't we just go all over this fucking place to get you those 3 data tablets so that you could become an engineer like me? Huh? Didn't we just do that shit? So don't work at the fucking cannery, dipshit. Be an engineer. God damn it.
You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater, and I'm as good as dead to her.
You let me worry about that bitch. What? Why is that? Well, why in the fuck is she gonna be so disappointed in you?
Adelaide hates Edgewater, hates everything Edgewater stands for, hates what that town does to people, what it did to her. We're the nearest she's got to kin. We go back to Edgewater, we may as well have stuck a knife in her heart.
Alright then, god damn it, just stay put. I'm gonna talk that dipshit out of his position and make Adelaide the new supervisor? I don't know. He's not a mayor. I don't know what the fuck. Whatever the fuck he is, I'm gonna put Adelaide in her spot.
You know where to find me.
Goodbye. Alright, let me talk to this bitch. What up, sister?
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it. The matter's been weighing on me. Zoe came back, but I couldn't keep her from slipping out in the first place. Who's to say I could keep marauders from slipping in? I don't see us lasting more than a couple of weeks out here. I'm loath to admit it. We're gonna have to make our peace with Thompson and hope he takes us back. Listen, we go back to Reed, hat in hand, begging for our old jobs back. Well, Adelaide's not gonna forgive us. She never talked to us again.
Thomas told me the same exact fucking thing. What, is there a conspiracy going on here or something?
Edgewater's not just a town to Adelaide. It's a symbol of everything that's wrong with this colony. A big, heartless machine of metal and gears grinding workers down to dust. We're the closest thing Adelaide's got to a family. We go back to Edgewater, she's gonna feel betrayed.
Jesus fucking Christ. Gary, yeah, this game's very good. I love it a lot. Of course, I really liked New Vegas, and these are the same people that did New Vegas, so it's a very good game. I would suggest getting it if you're looking to get it. Alright, don't do anything hasty there, you gun-toting weirdo. I'm gonna go and get Reed to step down. Fine, whatever.
Sure, suit yourself. I'll be here.
Alright. Let's see. I can talk to her again.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Well, shit. The snake's come back. That's right. I'll bite your fucking nose off, bitch. Alright. We gotta make our way back to Edgewater. Hopefully we don't get fucking taken out by some of those primal things, the ape-looking, gorilla-looking thingies. Hey there, Pavarti. How you doing? I went into that community center and I fucked a whole bunch of guys up. Bitch! Oh yeah, I got a laser thingy. Oh shit! There's a whole bunch of these motherfuckers in there. God damn it! Fucker! Ow! Dipshit! Took him out! Well, shit. Got him. Gary, yes, it was, or it is on Xbox One. Already looted them. I'm playing it on PC, but it's available for Xbox One. And if you got Game Pass allows you to get it for free. Shit, these are some perfectly good fucking homes out here. Look, this one we can even go into. Oh shit.
Nice one.
Fucking sprat sons of bitches. I think I just picked up some meth. Hack it! Yeah, hack that son of a bitch. Is this a demo? Steam is talking a 2020 release. So Main Gun, this is not a demo, it's a full game. You can either get it on the Epic Store or you can get it on Xbox One. It's not coming till Steam until 2020. But Epic, if you want to get it on PC, you can either go through the Microsoft Store or the Epic Store. Either one of those. Dragon Master. I wish Obsidian still owned Fallout 2. They did exceedingly well on the New Vegas. And I really wish they would do a second New Vegas, but with Obsidian and their fucking, engine that they developed for this. I think a New Vegas built on this engine would look fan-fucking-tastic. Unlock 2-story balcony door. Oh, fuck yeah, do that shit. Messages, personal files. Let's see, what messages we got? 2 Reed Tobson. Hey, boss. Just wanted to check up on the new Saltuna Light project. I've been brainstorming some new taglines for the product line, and I think some of them will really catch our customers' attention. Dear Lawrence, I appreciate your hard work on behalf of our beloved brand of Saltuna. I've just received a response from corporate. They're not interested in your idea of a light version of the Saltuna brand because we'd rather not compete with ourselves. But they are interested in the idea of a lighter Saltuna. Effective immediately, we have been instructed to use heavier weighted cans so we can pack them with less Saltuna, thereby saving bits to every can. This is exactly the kind of breakthrough our cannery needs. In fact, our logistics department has just confirmed my request to have you transferred from the marketing division of the cannery. Can you imagine, Lawrence? You'll be rubbing elbows with your fellow workers on the canning line, filling each slightly heavier can with slightly less Saltuna hour after hour, day after day. This is a great and tremendous honor for you and for me. How? Effective immediately, your position in our marketing division has been terminated. I expect you to report to our foreman tomorrow morning. Your uniform will be deducted from your pay. Oh. That is shitty. Personal files. Ideas for Saltuna light taglines. Melts on your fork, not in your mouth. Less fat with some Saltuna flavor. It's brine time, bitches! Now with the satisfying crunch of cartilage. You can't spell salt tuna without salt. Note, also can't spell salt tuna with ants, potentially to market towards families. Bethesda got pissed about how well New Vegas did and are too jealous to work with them again. Yeah, I don't know if that's it or if it's like, I don't know, something else, but it just seems... I don't know. But Bethesda has been making bad decisions like all over the place. So, I mean, honestly, it doesn't really surprise me that they would continue to make bad decisions. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I like previous games that Bethesda has made. Fallout 3 was good. Fallout 4, incredibly long, but still, I liked it. It's just, I don't know. I just wish they would pull like the marketing out of their ass and the want for just, you know, the want to only have money. Like, it seems like they just want money. That's all they fucking want is just money. Ow, my fucking leg. Alright, let's go and try to talk Reed out of his dipshit job. Yes. Alright, there we go. Wait, hold on. Okay, let me... I don't know... Controls. Key bindings. How do I put my gun away? Reload. Okay, R to holster. I gotcha. Holster this sumbitch. Now we're gonna go in here and... We're gonna go talk to Reed. Hey there, Pavarti, how you doing? You don't talk so much, do you? Where are we headed? We'll talk later, Pavarti. So, like, do you just sit up here with your two brosefs not doing shit all day?
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
So Dragon Master, yeah, they really fucked up Fallout 76. So not only could you not buy Fallout first immediately on certain avenues to buy it, but once you actually got it, the storage system would eat your stuff and not give it back. The private servers are not really private. People can still come into your server and shit and steal shit and everything like that. Not a private thing. I also didn't like the fact that once you joined the server and started that world, like everything that you did in that world would completely go away after you left. Like, that just seems fucking dumb to me. Anyways. Let's see, I spoke to Adelaide. She won't come back so long as you're here. Delivered your message. So, Thompson, I spoke to Adelaide, and you're not going to like what she's got to say, because she give me one of these and said, tell that Reed Tobson to fuck off. I'm not coming back as long as he's there. Blah, 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 blah. I've been drinking, sorry.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town.
You let Adelaide's son die.
Her son got sick with plague a couple years back. Company never gave us enough medication to treat the whole town. So I had to choose, you see. Adelaide's child or someone else's. She's never forgiven me. I don't expect she ever will.
Yeah, Main Gun, I can agree with that. They definitely are making them a lot more generic. Like, they wanted to cash in on the whole MMORPG kind of wave that was going on, and that's why they did Fallout 76 the way they did it. Honestly, I wish that Fallout 76 was just a normal Fallout game. Not like a mainline the main series Fallout game, but something like New Vegas or something like that. Like, I was so stoked to play it with the idea, like, I knew that it wasn't going to be a normal Fallout game, but I was stoked to play it because I thought that there would be more there, but there just wasn't. But so you say you've done your best, but all I see is falling to pieces. It's not your place to make that decision. You've done enough. Maybe it's time to step down. So, listen, you say you've done your best, but all I see is this place is just shit. Have you seen it? I mean, do you look outside at all? It's a shit fucking town there, Reed. You've done shitty work, and you should step the fuck down.
I have been holding this town together with both hands. You can't just expect me to leave. I'm a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
I don't give a shit if it's your home or not. Look, Adelaide's people ain't getting sick.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
Have you people ever eaten an actual fucking vegetable or something? I mean, all you're eating is fucking saltuna.
The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat saltuna here, and only saltuna.
No wonder why your town's shit.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse.
Hold on one second there.
You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Still muted. And I I just talk to myself, really. And I still laugh at myself. Look, Reed, it just involves some, like, complicated math and stuff, and that's all I know. That's how it works.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
Fuck yeah. This can't be it. What are your plans? What are your plans,
A couple
motherfucker?
months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why not? Well, I mean, you can just, you know, go to another place. They don't have to know about your fuck up here.
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
Do the early retirement thing.
I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week.
I know this can't be easy for you, but it really is the
I've
best
always
thing.
tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
Take care. Bye. We're gonna go and tell her that she can come and claim her office, and she's gonna... Oh, bye.
Where are we headed?
Apparently, we'll talk later. Oh, wait. I gotta run and tell Adelaide! Yo, Jonathan, how you doing? We're just running around here. Doing, you know, kicking a guy out of his office. Yeah, if only we could kick Trump out of his office, just like we just did with Reed there. That would be kind of awesome. Like, get the fuck out of the presidency, you dipshit. Nobody likes you. Everybody hates you. And we would all give you the finger if we could. Let's see, I did not... Hells yeah, give me that big cartridge. Crack that shit!
That was quick.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think the butt-chugging Kavanaugh could stand to not be in the Supreme Court. I mean, honestly, I don't know if he's really done anything that really would dictate, like, him having that particular honor. I mean, I don't know. There could be some people that disagree, but, I mean... I really don't see him as... Is it red? Ow, shit! That hurt! Apparently I don't have enough to pick that lock. I don't know what's in there. But it fucking hurt. All these places are boarded up. Most of them, that place was kind of a bitch to clear out, honestly. Shit, he's never overseen a trial? Damn it. I've already been in here. Oh. Hold on, did I clean this? Nope. That's crazy that he's never overseen a trial, but yet he's fucking a Supreme Court judge. I'm gonna go talk to Adelaide here in a second, but I want to visit the workbench real quick. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? We got a whole bunch of weapons. You can modify, can tinker with them. You can repair some, like this one right here. Repair. Yes, repair. Repair. Bolter pistol. That's kind of new. I can break down some. I can do that later though. So this guy uses heavy ammo and I have all these other things that also. What is that? A shock stick? Hell, the county judge here is an elected position. You don't need any law background at all. A few years back, the county clerk won. Yeah, I'll see you later there, Jonathan. Another plasma rifle, another hunting rifle. Which I think I'm gonna tinker. It costs bits to tinker. I'll tinker with this one. And I'll tinker with that one. Oh, that's her weapon. That's her assault rifle. Do I have another assault rifle? Yeah, I do. I thought about maybe putting the assault rifle right there with the instead of having this other plasma, having that assault rifle. Shit. Forgot about my armor. Repair my armor, yeah. Shit, I tinkered with that, but like this guy right here, let's tinker with that motherfucker, cause Alright, let's see. We can install a mod. What do we got here? Changes it to okay, so it changes it to a plasma gyro mod site. That looks cool as shit. I want that. Ah. I could change this guy to a shock. I don't have any more sights, but I could change it to instead of having this as a plasma, I could change it to a shock. Do I want to do it? It's gonna up it by 32. It'll up it by okay. Why not? Sure. Now you're a shock type. Shock! Okay. Alright, enough with the tinker. I can do that off screen or whatever. Guess what? I got Reed to leave for you!
Look at that. The snake's come back.
I talked to Reed, come back to Edgewater. Oh.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Tobson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
Listen, okay, Bitchy McBitcherson? Edgewater's better off with you in charge, okay?
You telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Goodbye. Got it. Power regulator is a regulating. Fuck. Can't pick that lock. Can't do shit in here. What's up, dipshits?
One of us want to go see what happened?
Nothing good. That's what happened.
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together. I hope you rest well on that.
Oh yeah, Gary, what did you get? Oh man, main gun. You might be the only one with buffering issues. I don't know. It could also be my my particular connection. Hey Gary, I hope you have a good time at work tonight, man. Let's see. I think I can. Landing site. All right.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship. Working on a real engine. Belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
I can understand not wanting to go back. You didn't seem. I can understand not wanting to go back. You didn't seem happy in Edgewater. Of course, nobody seems fucking happy in Edgewater. It's a damned depressing as shit place. Did you see it? I mean, you walk in there 3 feet and you've got shit on your shoes.
Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Oh yeah, you know the G-valves from the K-switches. Alright. That sounds good. Glad to have you along. Pick a cabin.
I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Alright, well get your captain-y ass in here, okay? What's up there, Vicar? How you doing?
I'm looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Hi, honey. How you doing? I'm alright. So, Pavarti, this is my ship. This is the areas. But could you use your engineering shit in order to fix this? This looks like it's not up to code for any kind of ship or anything like that. Hey, look, there's a cot for you to sleep on. You can sleep in the high bay area here. What the fuck is up here? Hey there, Vicar. I'm guessing all this is mine. Alright, well y'all just make yourselves at home. I gotta go and talk to this bitch of a computer.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
You're welcome.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Got a power regulator, now what? Where do I plug it in at?
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Yeah, I know.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Alright, be right back there, Ada. Across the cargo, up the ladder. And plug that shit in. I feel like I'm gonna grow a third testicle or something being this close to the reactor or whatever. Hey there, buddy. Shit is this? Vocational competence respecification machine. Oh. It's a respec. Ah, my toe!
What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed the power regulator, now what?
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
You're fucking right, it will. Get the fucketh out of here. Shaboom! We're out. Fuck that planet. What up there, Tech Satan? How you doing?
Request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
All right.
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I have no drippage to report. That also sounds like a medical condition, which I should definitely seek medical help for in case it does happen. So thank you for letting me know that's a possibility.
Oh, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Final go. Why do I need the nav key to land on a planet? Hi, honey. How you doing? Yeah. Listen there, Phineas and Ferb. Why do I need a nav key to land on a planet? That just don't make any kind of good goddamn sense.
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly,
Yeah, honey.
and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Oh, you're fine, babe. Tech Satan says hi. She said hi back in case you guys couldn't hear. She's being a domestic woman right now. She's barefoot and in the kitchen. Fine, I'll have a word with Gladys. Can't I land somewhere? Look, why can't I just land somewhere outside of Stellar Bay and then walk my ass there? It's a lot like parking in the back of the Walmart parking lot. I mean, it's not going to kill me to walk a little bit, is it?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Kelly.
Fine. But listen, about this Gladys person, how do I know I can trust her ass? I mean, so far, it's been a little hit or miss on the trusting thing.
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Okay, I guess I'll go talk to fucking Gladys. Goddamn Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
What exactly is a holographic shroud now? I'm guessing it's some kind of like invisible cloth thingy, kind of like from Harry Potter.
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits, first-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around
his
you.
assignments, and he finished one assignment completely, and he's gonna finish the other assignment before the weekend's up. The weekend's up. What limitations are you talking about?
To a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Sounds good.
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise?
What?
The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Well, damn.
The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected. Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you.
Put it to good use, thank you.
I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Alright, I leveled up. Into the... Oh shit, here we go. This is mine. Edgewater. Why do I have a big Edgewater sign in my room? I don't want that shit. Anyways, holographic shroud. Restricted areas off limits to unauthorized personnel. There was okay. Okay, I can read all this shit later. There's my bin, and I can transfer to the bin. Cool. Alright, let's see. Oh shit, I look like a badass. Anyways, let's see. Ranged. Two for the range, two for the dialogue. I think revert X. Which I think I'm good on dialogue. I think right now, like, I think I'm not gonna have anything that I really absolutely need. stealth. I could stand to put a good bit in there. There. Okay. Why? Why? No perks. All right. Oh shit. There's his lab. There's Terra 2 where I was. The groundbreaker. Monarch. Apparently I can go there. Wait. So that's Edgewater. I can't go there. I could go to that landing pad, but it's dangerous. Let's see.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Let's see. Contact Gladys, a black market fence located on the groundbreaker. Oh, I'm supposed to go to the groundbreaker. Damn it. What? You know what, honey? I don't need your shit about reading the screen.
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
All right, now that we're here. Hi, groundbreaker.
Can we talk?
It does look like orbit view, right?
Hey,
What's
Captain?
up?
I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
Okay. Yep, what about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Well, it seems like we... Hold on, I thought you said that you could keep us in good repair.
I abso-surely can. I'm a passing fair mechanic. Even Mr. Thompson would have said it's my only skill. But I'm used to working on cannery lines, AG loaders and the like. There's tricks about ships I ain't learned yet. All I'm looking for is a few pointers. I bet a lady who runs a whole station has forgot more than I ever learned.
I heard you, honey, but I mean, she's talking. You don't have to read anything. I mean, I do, but you don't. Watching it. Wait a second, are you asking to leave my crew and join hers? I just got you off that planet, okay?
Gosh, no, Captain. I aim to stay so long as I'm welcome. I figured Junlei and I could confabulate over wireless or by message. And maybe when we put into Groundbreaker, I could stop by to visit her sometimes. But only when you don't need me with you. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Break time's over, bitch. Party selection. Select up to 2 companions. Come on, Vicar, get off the fucking ship. I forgot I had Vicar with me. Oh shit, maybe I should put my gun away since like I'm talking to people.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by.
Okay, don't look too closely. You'll piss me off.
I'm in space.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss ball stick. I heard you the first time.
Now's not a good time. I'm dealing with a problem here.
So, go space yourself. Problem solved.
You must really want a truncheon through your teeth. Do what you want. I'm done here.
Whatever you heard, it's all true. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
His head full of boasting? And that's when you resolved your differences like an adult. You didn't become a child and, you know, do childish things, did you? Or were you that kind of dipshit?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Well, I think that smacking somebody upside the head with like what is equivalent to a baseball bat, yeah, you probably have tendered your resignation there, dipshit.
You know something? I am lucky. I ought to raise a glass of 0G to my fortune, if I had the bits. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
It is. Stay the fuck away from it.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Never caught your name. I'm the Godless engineer, bitch.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around, motherfucker.
Just arrived? Head over to customs. Wheeler needs to process you.
Oh, I can steal. All that shit's stealing. I don't want to. Stevedore?
Careful where you smoke. The crew bills us for air filtration.
Oh, okay.
Customs and inspection, right this way. Identification, please.
Fuck your mother.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved, bitch?
I want to take it up with Udom Bedford.
Udom? Who names their kid Udom?
Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
I guess so.
Not gonna lie, you're in a pickle. But Udom's an interesting guy. Might be you all could come to accords if you play your cards right. Huh. Records show this ain't the first time your ship's been impounded. Seems to get cleared up pretty quick. You might not be in this pickle for long. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Maybe.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Okay, got it. Tell Wanda that you want her to pull her dick out of your ass right now. Okay. What's her shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Okay.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah. Fucking don't impound my shit.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go. On your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Okay.
Are you pulling my leg?
Fucking new. Let me tell me.
From outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the board.
Okay.
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
So there's actually a boardroom with all these dickheads in it?
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
Well, obviously you're a dipshit.
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are. Glad to help. They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them. Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
If you're thinking to make a career here, don't waste your time. Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know.
That seems dirty. Keep it in the family? Nope.
All right. He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Sounds like a fun guy, that's for sure.
Really likes his cereals, too. Maybe a little too much. Bit of a weird bird, all told.
Don't see what's so wrong about liking cereals. They're fun.
Udam takes it to an, unhealthy level.
I bet you he cosplays the cereals, doesn't he?
You noticed, huh?
Yeah, I notice shit like that, like when you directly tell me.
Passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top and manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them. You sure you didn't just step off one of the interstellar freighters? There's no working with the board. They don't share, not bits, people, or resources. You work for them, or you don't work at all. Groundbreaker cooperating now would be tantamount to joining their ranks, and we sure as shit ain't about to do that.
Okay.
Sounds like, yeah. But from where I sit, it's all coming through loud and clear. They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that.
Yeah, they would.
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
Yep, thanks for all the info. I'll see you around.
Seeing you.
Thanks for impounding my fucking ship.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
You sound so happy to be at your job. Oh, God. What bounties you
Got a
got?
hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is. Not the criminal.
Well, I hope.
Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one but 2 officers. Swerving in the air was more like it. Then he crashed hard into the dock and tumbled out of his ship and fled on foot. Spilled Rizzo's Violet Spectrum vodka all over Officer Hartley. An affront of its own, considering none of us are approved for anything higher than green spectrum.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna find his ass.
Pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork. Oh, I will. Soon as the chief approves the personnel reorg required for a bounty dispatch. So, in about 3 to 7 weeks.
Jesus Christ. Maybe you don't deserve to catch this guy. Maybe he deserves to get away with it if it's gonna take you 7 fucking weeks in order to move your ass about it.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
Yes, honey. It has guns in it. You shoot things.
Are you free to talk?
Well, oh shit. Yeah, sure.
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time, while we're on the groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator. I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him. That's a good question. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures. I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifest to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Okay.
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
You were in jail and you learned a skill. Good.
Thank you, Captain.
Figure it out.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the scholar shipped in and out with.
Okay, well, not right now, obviously. Journal. Shit, that wasn't stealing. Is it because nobody can see me? I mean, it's back here in the corner.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch.
Okay.
Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed. The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hardworking citizens. This is Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no news, no we in Halcyon, and no Mercury in Saltuna.
Oh, shit.
Try not to be distracted by the glare.
Hello.
Lots of unsavory types about.
Aftertaste for rainbow.
Ousting go. That's where Gladys is gonna be. Fender discovered.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
No, we cannot rent an upstairs.
Are you listening to me, Emfuru?
That maniac on Monarch still screaming into the comms void. Getting real sick of it.
Okay. See, before we go and see Gladys.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary.
What are we looking for? Talk to Udom Bedford.
You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief...
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, common.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? This is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
You seem very upset by it.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Sure.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die? No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings.
So about my
Fine.
ship.
You're free to go.
Oh,
I've removed
yeah.
the impound order on your ship. But before you go, I did have one request. Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
What harm?
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? Be my guest. Good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
Come on. No would have done it. You didn't have to crack open a thesaurus.
Best to be clear, I believe.
A luxury stateroom reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use. Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
Law, but it's miserable.
Law.
My arms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions? Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
See, back to my other questions.
Ask away.
I guess we're leaving. I gained 16,000 experience points, and apparently that wasn't enough to level me up.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
T's kitchen.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered.
Nope, I haven't seen that man. Now we gotta go talk to Gladys.
Are you listening to me, Emperor? What the hell's
I mean, I'm not listening to you.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following.
Oh, sweet! I can steal these all day. Well, it's not really stealing, obviously. shit.
Move along.
I'm not gonna move along. I've got business. This guy, Milo.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
You look tired there, bro.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Just gonna leave and let's go talk to Gladys. Why are all these fucks sitting behind a table? Like every single fucking one of them's just sitting behind a table. Hey Gladys, what's up, bitch?
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient. Or an oven. Just like store-bought.
See, Phineas sent me. He said you could sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay. Let me see what you got for sale. Thanks for your time. You know, Phineas sent me there, Gladdy bitch, and I need a nav key. You got one?
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Pay 10,000 bits. Any chance of a discount?
That old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
Don't fucking charge me double. I don't know Phineas. I've never heard of a Phineas. I don't even know why I mentioned him. But tell me about this opportunity we got.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms here. I just want to hear these details. How about you hurry up and give them out already?
Do you know Edna, over in engineering?
Sure.
Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Why was it abandoned again?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Probably. Say no more, say no more. I am in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Abandoned outposts, corporate secrets. I got it. I'm right there with you.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Well, this is the only reason why I'm doing this, so of course I wouldn't. Yeah.
Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Z to sell my junk. Honey, I sold my junk. I sold it. Yep. Right, let's see. Shit, I just became very bulky. A cube breakdown. Let's see, I've got a sword. Toss ball thingy, I got a hatchet, this telescope and staff thing. Got a light assault rifle. See, I'm gonna go ahead and queue to break down that one. If I don't really like the sawed-off shotgun. Nade launcher. Down with the plasma and okay, well, sold all my junk. Let's see, J. Now we got to go to Terra 2 in order to do that quest. Also have distress signal. Roseway. This is the Gladys thing. Who goes there, hunt down and kill him. We gotta talk to Dr. Wanda in sick bay. Hey, it looks like we got a lot of things to get done here. So I think that's going to be it for me today, guys. I have a live stream tonight, so I hope that you guys can join me for then. I'll definitely save the main quest, the main parts of it, so that people don't get bored. Save the main part of that for the next stream, and I guess I'll be talking to you heathens later. Don't forget to stand up, use your voice, all that kind of good shit, and I'll see you guys later on tonight. Bye, heathens.